My name's Matthew, and today I am so excited to walk you around this gargantuan vehicle. As you can probably tell already, I'm about 6 foot and my shoulder almost lines up with the bonnet on this car. It's that big and that imposing, but it is so cool. This is a Ford F-150 Raptor, and it is, of course, the US style version of the F-150 Raptor. She's a big car. Powered by Ford's GT-derived 3.5 litre high-output supercharged V6. The car's over 400 horsepower. It's also the half-cab version, which means it's the coolest, most convenient version of this truck as well. And one amazingly cool feature, so if none of that works for you, buy the car for this feature. So if I press the lock button and then press this button twice on the key, she fires up. Doors are obviously still locked, but what an amazing, cool feature to have. And I just have to press it again twice. She shuts down again. Just awesome. But it is also a modern car loaded with tech. It's done 16,000 miles, a good service history, UK registered, as you can imagine, and have a look at all of the tech that's built into this car. We've got loads of these really cool little lights around the front. It lights up almost like an aircraft at night. Forward-facing camera, which is part of the 360 surround camera package. These huge tow hooks underneath the front of the car. This really does mean business. I love the LED headlights with the cool daytime running light around the outside. And something really, really unusual, look how small the wheels are. Giant tires. We've got more tire than we have wheel, but that is for comfort, that's for travel, that's for going off-road. Huge suspension travel in this massive wheel arch gap as well. You can get a sort of a perspective of just how capable this vehicle is. As we come down the side, you've obviously got the drop cameras in the bottom of the mirrors for the part of that 360 surround camera package. And of course, being a US model, I suppose, this car is left-hand drive. It only comes as a left-hand drive version. We've got keyless entry and keyless flow, including that button on the side of the door there. And if I open the door, one feature before we go in is this. This feature here, again, more derived for the US market, but the whole idea as an example is that if you go surfing, for instance, you can lock your car using a key code on the side of the door, leave your key inside the car, so it doesn't matter if you take your key into the ocean and break it. You can actually leave it inside the car with the car locked and come back, open the car on your key lock there, jump in and go back to using the car normally. Go inside and have a look at this interior. We've got carbon fibre, gloss carbon fibre trim veneers throughout the car, loads of tech on the steering wheel, heated seats, a Bang & Olufsen high-end stereo in this particular car as well, all electric seats, like so much. Even the pedal box moves electrically. So to get yourself comfortable in this car, you can move the seats and the pedals to get yourself in the right driving position. As we come around the back, and I say around the back, I was about to shut the door, but this is the key, half cab. It's a suicide door. So that is how you get into your second row seats. It's a door that reverses itself in the opposite direction, but what it does is it makes the whole cabin that much shorter, which obviously, if you're gonna use this vehicle in the UK, I appreciate it's already very big, but actually for the UK roads, this is probably the variant of the F-150 that you want. Massive metal side steps as well down the side there. As we come down the back of the cab, the daytime running lights are on, so now you can sort of see all the bits lit up. Look at the lights on the rear. You've got these lovely little fog lamps as well. They're all everywhere. As I say, the whole thing lights up like an aircraft. Your reverse camera neatly hidden on the back of the tailgate there. And if I bring this down, some more really cool features. You see these little sections here? What they do is they fold out to give yourself a longer cab, and a longer loading bay. And what they basically do is allow you to either load something big or long motorbikes into the back of this and extend the size of capacity or the capacity that you can have on the load bay. So they basically come out like extra doors and lock off at the back of the car. Really, really clever. If we come down the driver's side, loads to talk about, big side exit pipes, blind spot monitoring, loads of tech. I've just said driver's side and I'm on the wrong side of the car. You can tell it's the first time I've ever done a left-hand drive video. So, might as well talk a little bit over here. We'll talk about some of the features in here. Again, lots of space. If I jump in as a passenger and just show you how much space I've got in here, really cool features on this side as well. 12-volt sockets, as well as a 400-watt max socket on the right-hand side there. Obviously, ambient lighting throughout in the cup holders, in the load section at the front there. I mean, look how American this is. Look at the size of that cubby hole in there as well. I mean, honestly, you could put a three-course meal in there. I'm going to go back around the actual driver's side, turn the thing back on, and show you some more details of the infotainment system and the controls inside the cabin itself. So I'll just jump in now. It's the first time we've ever done this from this side on this video. We were not prepared. And I'll just bring the car into life. You can hear just how great that V6 sounds. And you've got so much to talk about. Adaptive cruise control, heated steering wheel, heated seats. This is the pedal box that I was talking about. I don't know if the camera's going to pick up on this, but if I press that button, the pedals are now coming out towards me. So for those slightly shorter drivers, you can get yourself incredibly comfortable. Even though it's a big truck, you can make everything about your driving experience really suitable no matter who you are. I've even got massive sort of racing derived paddle shifters on the side of the steering wheel, which just again gives you a bit of a sign of that motorsport derived V6 up the front and what it's capable of. Again, look at what we've got up here. Loads of different temperatures, oil temperatures, turbo pressures. These are not the kind of things you're used to seeing in a pickup truck. As you can see, engine statistics, if I come down here, just to give you an idea, you can see the engine hours, tire pressure monitoring, engine oil temperature, everything. You know, it is an amazingly complex and sort of underrated vehicle if you don't know what these are. If you come over to the inside of the car as well, dual zone climate control, as you can imagine, ventilated heat seats as well as heated seats. And of course you've got Ford's built-in infotainment system, which does have Apple CarPlay, so very, very usable if you plug your phone in. Lots to talk about. And again, an adjustable trailer hitch down here. If you want to put on a big trailer, you can move that tow bar in and out. I believe I've covered as much as I possibly can. Loads of extra auxiliary buttons up here. Those are if you want to change, or if you want to add forward-facing fog lights, rear-facing fog lights, things like that. They're all configurable into all of these blank buttons at the moment. They can all be tuned in. That's the whole point of this particular truck. So I'm just going to jump out now and try and summarize this car. If the cameraman goes to our normal position, I'll go to the normal position and try and summarize this just one of a kind. There are a few of these for sale in the UK. This is, as far as I'm aware, the only half cab version for sale in the UK. It's just an amazing example. If you want something different, if you like your Americana, you want the biggest, most impressive truck on the roads, look no further, and this is a wonderful, wonderful example of one.